Alright, so this morning, Monday morning, I'm not sure exactly what day, is September 2nd, I think it is. This is my first time giving our puppy Nico his raw feeding. He's been eating a raw food for 2 or 3 days now, but Laurie has been giving it to him the last few days. This is my first day off in a week, so this is my first time giving it to him. So honey, what did you say was in here? Hamburger meat, turkey liver, steak fat,
and vegetable powder,
and some vegetable powder. So the hamburger meat is basically just ground meat. Come on, Nico. This is our new little puppy, Nico. We've had him for about a month and a half now. We got him when he was about 7 weeks old, barely weaned. I have been doing a lot of reading in a book called Give Your Dog a Bone, written by a veterinarian, Dr. Ian Billinghurst. He lives and practices in the country of Australia, but he studies dogs throughout the United States and Australia. And he feeds all of his dogs on a BARF diet. BARF is an acronym for biologically appropriate raw foods. And if you're interested to learn about the raw feeding for dogs, I recommend getting that book. Now, Nico is a little bit too young to have raw bones, so we're not giving him any bones right now. But he's getting the raw meat, raw liver, raw gizzards, things of that nature. And here in just a little bit, I'm going to kind of put him to the side and bring our two big dogs in and feed them. And you'll get to see them, what they're going to be eating a little bit too. However, they're going to be getting some chicken bones, raw chicken bones. Now, a lot of people say that it's bad to give your dog bones. Yes and no. It is bad to give your dogs cooked bones because cooked bone changes the consistency of the bone and makes it indigestible. Raw bones, however, is perfectly healthy. If you trace every single dog in the world, from the Chihuahua, the Great Dane, the Bulldog, the Great Bernese, Bernese Mountain Dog, Greyhound, it doesn't matter what kind of dog you have, every single one of the dog's DNAs can be traced back to the gray wolf. And the dogs in the wild eat bones. They're not cooked bones, they're raw bones. And they're perfectly fine. And as a matter of fact, they are jam-packed with vitamins, nutrients, minerals that the dog's body needs. And the dogs in the wild live a lot healthier than domesticated dogs. The reason behind this is because domesticated dogs eat a lot of processed dry kibble and store-bought foods. And Nico's almost done with his raw breakfast already. Don't worry about Nico. He'll get a little bit more to eat a little bit later, but this is just his breakfast. Now, I would have put a raw egg in there as well, but our new flock of chickens are not laying right now, so the eggs are getting kind of skimpy. Go ahead, Nico, you all right? Go ahead and eat, buddy, you're okay. He's pulled away from his bowl, honey.
That's because you're down there.
Messing with him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and eat, Nico, you're good.
He's probably full. It's full easy. There you go.
Now, while he's eating again, I'm going to pet on him a little bit to help him get rid of food aggression. A lot of times, a dog that's in the middle of eating, if you try to pet on them, they'll stop eating because they think you want something. Go ahead and eat, buddy. You're okay. Go ahead and eat. You're okay. Go ahead and eat. You're okay. Good boy. We mess with our dogs as much as we can while they're eating, so that way it helps calm them to be able to eat. Otherwise, if you don't mess with them while they're eating, it makes them kind of iffy about eating. Go ahead, buddy. It's okay.
Baby, don't make him.
Now it's time to bring in the big dogs. And this has got the same exact thing in it that Nico had, except for a couple of pieces of raw chicken legs. And this right here, back up, baby. This right here is our new dog. We call her Pearl. Stay. Pearl, stay. Stay. She is a Marimas. The breed is called, stay, Pearl. Breed is called a Marimas. It's an Italian sheepdog. The lady that we got her from told us that she is an LGD. Huh? What, baby? What? Told us that she is an LGD, which stands for Livestock Guardian Dog. Pearl, get over here, baby. Come here. Right here. Come here. Come over here, you little knothead.
She's used to me putting it down.
I know that. Pearl, stay. Nope. Come here. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. Good girl. She's not used to being hand-fed, so this is a little different for her. My wife puts the bowl down and lets Pearl just dig in. When it comes to the raw with the bones and everything, I like to hold it for them, and it forces them to slow down and actually chew. So that way they're actually chewing the bone down. You can hear her crunching in it if you listen. Good girl, baby. Good girl, baby. Good girl. Good girl, baby. Good girl, baby. Good girl. Good girl, baby. Go ahead and put that on the cabinet. I'll get to it in a couple of minutes. Good girl, baby. Good girl. Good girl. You can go ahead and sit down. It's okay. Good girl, baby. Good girl. Good girl, baby. Good girl. Go ahead. Stay. 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 Pearl, stay. Good girl, baby. Just give me a minute. Good girl, baby. Huh? Oh, I'm going to. for those of you that did not hear that, my wife suggested to let her eat the rest of the raw food by herself without holding it, because the rest of it is just ground meat, gizzards, livers, things of that nature that we got from from when we dispatched our chickens a couple of months ago,
And veggie powder.
as well as veggie powder, just like Nico had in his feeding a few moments ago.
Minus the ground beef.
But the big dogs aren't getting the ground beef. They're big enough to eat raw bones instead. Ugh. Good girl, baby. Good girl, baby. Now, pretty soon, I'm also going to be putting raw fish into the dogs' diets for the bigger dogs. Nico can't have raw fish right now because of the fine bones in it. But as he gets a little bit older, he'll be getting raw fish too.
Just hold on. Hold on, wait your turn.
For the lady that sold us this beautiful dog, the lady gave her the name of Sweet Pea, which was a beautiful name. She's a beautiful dog. It's a great name. We just decided to call her Pearl. And since you're also going to be getting a copy of this video, I don't want to mention your name because this video is going to go public. But we do appreciate you selling us this dog because she's a beautiful dog. And we're studying on how to keep the Maramus breed, which is her breed, the Maramus, Italian sheepdog. We're studying on how to keep them entertained so that way they won't be tempted to dig in the yard all the time. The livestock guardian dog, which is what this one is, they have to stay active at all times while they're awake. Otherwise, if they get bored, they get into no good. They start doing things they're not supposed to do. Just like a teenager, when they get bored, they start doing stuff they're not supposed to do. Go ahead, baby. You can have it.
Pick up that bone on the...
Where? Right here?
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 pieces there.
Here you go, baby.
There's one over here, too.
That red thing?
Yeah.
All right. Good girl, baby. Good girl. Good girl. Now, we can't do it just yet, but soon we're going to be working on integrating our dogs and feeding all of them all at the same time. Here you go, baby.
You stepped on a piece.
All right. Stay. Stay. Pearl, stay. Stay. As you can see, she's still got some more food in there, but I'm making her stay. 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 Good girl. Now the rest of her feeding, the rest of her food is the same thing that Nico got in his. Livers, gizzards, vegetable powder, things of that nature, and a little bit of broth. Good girl, baby. Good girl, baby. Good girl. Go ahead and eat, baby. You're okay. Good girl, baby. Now, don't worry about this. This is just a breakfast for all 3 of our dogs. Nico, the little one. Huh?
Diesel?
Yeah, I know. Diesel's coming up next.
You don't have to stand there and watch her.
So, I'm going to go ahead and take care of Diesel now. Alright, and now it's Diesel's turn. This is my dog, Diesel. I'm sure most of you remember seeing him when... Stay. 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 Speak. Good boy. Most of you might remember my dog Diesel from when I was on the road all the time, and I used to feed him stuff like this in the truck. We got him when he was about 3 months old in the spring of 2017. I'm not sure how old that makes him to be, but he's somewhat familiar with raw, but we never could really get him transferred to an actual raw feeding diet because I never was reading the book on it or studying into it. But now that I'm actually reading the book and studying into it, we're working on getting all of our dogs 100% fully transferred on the BARF diet. As I mentioned a few moments ago, BARF is an acronym for Biologically Appropriate Raw Foods. It is a diet created by veterinarian Dr Ian Billinghurst out of Australia. He wrote a book on it called Give Your Dog a Bone. And those of you that don't know, my dog is a pit bull mix. Good job, buddy. Good job. Stay. 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 Good boy. Go ahead. He's getting the same thing that Nico got, the same thing that Pearl got. Good job, buddy. Right now we're having to feed all three of the dogs separately because it's very unfortunate, but the one we're calling Pearl, the big white dog that I just showed a moment ago, she's a very, very greedy, very selfish dog. She will gobble hers down and then go take the others. So we're having to keep them separated until we have time to train her to just stay in hers. So alright guys, today is September 2nd, Monday. It's kind of early in the morning. It is 6:40 according to the clock on the wall. I hope you enjoyed the raw feeding this morning as much as I enjoyed giving it to them. Okay. So, in case you have any questions about the raw feeding, the BARF diet that I just described, feel free to comment in the comment sections below. Hopefully there'll be a lot more videos like this to come, and hopefully soon we can start integrating all of our dogs inside of one big feeding video all at one time. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this one. Stay tuned for more videos. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to hit the notifications tab on the video so that way you'll be notified of other videos to come. Feel free to comment as you wish. Good, bad, doesn't matter. Just comment. Anything you do on these videos helps to support the channel, guys. Hope you liked it. Over and out. Catch you another time.